Hi guys, my name is Eli Duran, and today I'm going to be talking about my persuasive speech. Something that I encourage many people to do is being active. You might be wondering, why are you telling me this? Well, I'll give you many reasons later throughout the speech. During this COVID-19 pandemic, many people have been bored at home and they've been realizing a lot of the days are repeating themselves constantly. Well, if you feel that way, I have some ideas that can keep you busy. A lot of people right now across the globe. It's not just in California or wherever, it's across the globe. And it even happened to me. I was very bored and I felt like the day's repeating itself. So I also incorporated some of these things into my life now. But the reason why I want to talk about this today is because we're all in the same boat here. I was bored, like I said before. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are too. And changing your lifestyle is actually pretty healthy for you. It's introducing new things is always good. Now, for the majority of the speech, I'll explain why and how many benefits there are to being active during this pandemic. Now, the first thing that I incorporate into myself too is exercise. Why? Because it improves your mental health and your health in general. MCBI states that exercise improves mental health by reducing anxiety, depression, and negative mood by improving your self-esteem and cognitive function. So for me, I actually worked out for a year, but then COVID hit and then I kind of stopped. But incorporating that new lifestyle of working out again really gave me a positivity boost. Like I was always down in the dumps, but now I feel a little better about myself. According to Mayo Clinic, it not even doesn't have to be intense exercise. It can be for like 30 minutes or just 3 or 4 days a week. Just a little, just get up and doing something, and it helps reduce tiredness, weight reduction, and you feel increased energy throughout the day, which honestly is a benefit, always a benefit because a lot of people sleep during these times and it's not really that good for you to sleep all the time. Now, second thing I would like to talk about that helps and that can help you be active throughout this pandemic is pursuing a hobby. Head to Health claims that picking a hobby that you actually enjoy, or it could be anything really, can improve your mental health and your own well-being. Research shows that people with hobbies are less likely to stress from anything, having a low mood or even depression. Being busy keeps your mind off a lot of things, and for me, it keeps me busy off a lot of things. Always being busy picking a hobby, like fishing. I love fishing, and it keeps me busy and my mind off certain things. So I really like pursuing my hobbies. Another sub point would be HuffPost elaborates that picking a hobby is a good thing because it brings new challenges. Being challenged is something that also improves your well-being. Like for example, learning new fishing knots for me, like it's a challenge at first, but once you learn it really helps your own well-being because it keeps you mentally stimulated. But obviously, this is all completely optional. This is just how I feel about certain things. But the last and final point that I feel like is super important, especially during these times, is talking to a friend or a family member. Because according to Piedmont, talking to a friend or family member actually keeps you busy and it relieves stress. Because if someone's listening to you, it actually makes you feel better, not only about yourself, but it can go both ways. Because listening can also make you feel really good, but also talking to someone else makes you feel really good too. Because socially, a lot of people aren't talking to a lot of people during these times. The second sub point I'd like to explain, and the last one, would be how how talking to your family would not only relieve stress, but it also makes you have better lifestyle choices according to Live About. The reason why it probably makes you have better life choices is because someone is listening to you. Again, back on the listening point. It doesn't have to be a friend, it can also be a family member. So family is something that we have every day, we encounter it almost every day. But some of us are not with our families, but you can call them or follow up with them. And it changes the person's outlook for the better. So If not, I would really highly recommend doing that during these times. But even after I explained all of these three things that I feel like would help you during these times and being busy during these times, there are so many more things. These are just my suggestions, obviously. But there are so many more things out there that even you can do that would help you feel better during these times or keep you busy during these times. In conclusion, I was always doing nothing at home, just eating and sleeping, and it really got to my head. But after a while, I really opened my eyes and how this really mentally, physically, even everything, every aspect, and it wasn't good for my health. So like, I was never like, I'm always active. I'm a very active person, but like during COVID, I became very inactive, and I realized that. So I wanted to change my lifestyle, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way too. Overall, I know it might be hard to get out of bed and do something new, but I promise you, even though it may be challenging for you, it is 100% worth it. COVID-19 makes it a lot harder to do things, but think about it. Not everything is out of the picture. Alright guys, thank you for listening to my speech. Have a good one. Peace.